Alright, looks like we're back. It's so annoying. I guess the internet just cut out there for a second and it like destroyed the stream. I kind of wish YouTube had this ability to kind of detect this kind of issues and just make it so that the streams just edit onto and tack onto the disconnected version. And now there's going to be two videos like this. Maybe I can do something and name them, but this is so like demoralizing whenever something like this happens. Like, let's load back in. So frustrating. But yeah, I don't remember what was happening when the stream, but right before the stream like stopped. I hope things were okay. Up until when we were here, I don't even like. I feel like we were still have internet connection even when we got back here. Otherwise, I would have lost connection like on the way back. But man, that's really annoying. Really, really frustrating to have to deal with network issues. But yeah, let's get rid of a lot of this stuff. Then we can finally kind of move forward, hopefully. Highly salvageable. Keep the monster. Hopefully things are gonna stay stable a little bit. Every time something like this happens, there's like that kind of fear in the back of my mind that's gonna happen again. And it's just, I don't know. I can do without that. It would be a lot better to not have to worry about that, but okay. I'm a little bit upset about the internet situation. Normally it's so good, but for whatever reason, whenever like it happened a few times already while I'm streaming. I remember it happening once when I was streaming Black Myth Wukong, and another time when I was streaming Rebirth, I believe. And all the times is like so demoralizing, so disheartening. Well, we can just continue. We'll continue. We'll make our way to the next mission. We'll still do the next mission, but I think once I finish the next mission, that's where I'm gonna end things. Since this happened, it's just makes me sad. This is a dire vision indeed. The lion he saw is obviously Kryta or the White Mantle. But what of the carrion birds? I must consult with Evenia. Perhaps she can interpret this vision. Thank you, my friend, for everything you have done for us. We get Barbed Signet, which is I already have, and Savage Shot. Okay. Now we can do Urgent Warning. We will make our way this way. Okay. I'm going the wrong way. I guess I need to go up here or back that way. Okay. Ugh. Oh, get back into it. Blah. Get back into the groove. Got some green tea here. Protect nothing, Magu Protector, haha. So I need to go up here. I don't know what symbol this is. Is this Shining Blade? Is this like a Shining Blade camp out here? Why are there no like Shining Blade people if it is? I don't think these Devourers build things and live in them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this camp is supposed to be. Maybe there's supposed to be centaur camps? Because there are centaurs in this area as well. And as we know, centaurs are a bit more of a higher level of intelligence, maybe? I don't know how you would describe that, but they have like language and stuff, right? Whereas devourers are more like just monsters that you're fighting. Yellow dye? That's what I put on my armor. Totally worth picking up. Woo! Damn. My Mesmer has like a very small amount of health in her health pool. What did I give her? Oh, I guess she has nothing but this really strong rune that I gave her. Yeah, superior, minus 75 health. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. Might need to think about equipping them with better stuff and upgrading their armor and stuff with runes and insignias at some point. But not right now. We're still doing good now. Ooh, you can go underneath this tree. Kinda want to do it. But the quest marker is telling me to go to a completely different direction. Let's do it. Let's go under this tree just to hang out for a little bit. Hey guys, is this your little clubhouse? Are you guys having fun in here? Are you guys doing dirty stuff in here? And wait, can we join? What do you mean we're not allowed to join? We're cool. You don't think we're cool? This Meguma protector protected nothing! All your friends died under your protection. Oh wow, there's like actually a big area in here. We're just gonna like try and get through it as quick as possible, like bloop 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 bloop, hopefully. Oh, we're being chased. Yeah, get him, big boy. You got him. Nice. More centaurs. He's life bonding them. Life bond me, bro. Life bond me. I'm not gonna you, bro. You're getting life bonded. Ooh, we're finding weird Thornstalkers again. So in the future, in Guild Wars 2, I don't think these guys are there anymore. These type of enemies don't exist anymore. At least I don't remember them. Because like the planty area, the planty beings in this area become the Sylvari. How does this work? Looks like I might want to come down this way. No, big boy. People tell me I'm pretty funny. Oh, I couldn't read what you were saying. Yeah, your mercenary heroes, when you register them as a mercenary hero, like your other characters, you had to pick like a personality for them. Like if they're aggressive, if they're stoic, if they're comical, or suave or something. And I guess whatever random things they say every once in a while is like dictated by that personality trait. Yeah. Nice. Nice. It's nice for them to just stand there and take the damage. And stand really close together too, so all of them get like cleaved at the same time. Oh, I got double jump and walk right into them. Ooh, I'm taking damage. Oh, this is a splinter trunk. That's a monk boss. We need to go that way? No, we don't. We know how to fight Splinter Trunk. You get to live today. Sounds familiar, Snakebite. Oh no, maybe not. Did we meet a person named Snakebite already? Oh, to this person, right? Urgent warning. He's the scout that I'm looking for. Hey there. They call me Snakebite. It's a long story. What's on your mind? The White Mantle already swept through here? But the White Mantle already swept through here. I will ascend to keep an eye out for any more coming through this area. They were too many and we were too few. Talk to Elder Gretchen in our glades. Perhaps Denravi is not yet lost. Okay, so we get to move further forward. Wait, is this where Denravi is? Ooh. Are we back? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is getting really annoying. Okay. Maybe I should just call it quits since it seems like my internet service provider is having issues right now, potentially. But we're almost there. That's really sad. I don't know. This makes me sad. I think the internet service provider issue is like completely out of my control, so it'll be like so neat and organized if I can do like the thing that I want to do for the day for these streams. But I guess I need to be flexible in some ways. Maybe if it's not meant to be, maybe I should just like leave it as much as I wanted to. Ah. Okay, we're almost into a zone here. Oh boy. Now it's like kind of confusing. That is stop and start the OBS stream, and now it says like I'm only streaming for a minute, when I know I've been streaming for way more, and I can't really judge how long I've been streaming for now. So we're at Aurora Glades now. There's other people here. That's actually kind of cool. There's still like a good amount of people just like playing through the campaign, it looks like, maybe. Like, there are people here. We've got to walk, snake our way into where the actual stuff are. I'm gonna take the risk and try to do this next mission, but if there are any network errors and network issues during the mission, I'll make like the smallest attempt to try and like bring things back and just wait things out. But I guess just be warned. If this thing just stops randomly, if this entire stream just stops, if the VOD just stops, that would be the reasons, because of network issues. And I guess we can continue from a different time, but we'll see what happens. So, boop, boop, boop. We'll put this right here. That. Ooh, -5 energy. Why would you want -5 energy? I guess he gets the +4 armor. What you might want there. Improve sales value. Perfect. That's what I'm exactly gonna do. Okay. Where's the merchant? There he is. There she is? There he is. Makir. Makir. At least they don't like talk to you, like tell you their life story whenever you talk to them. Like in Genshin Impact, when you talk to like Timaeus or whatever, he's like, "Oh, I love alchemy. And how are you doing today? Oh, I love alchemy. Alchemy's the best. Do you like alchemy? You know, I just want to use the alchemy station. Stop talking to me." Elder Gretchen. Jeez, doesn't look very old to be an elder. Maybe age is different, and it works different in this universe.
How can I help?
At this point, we need your weapons and your spells far more than Baylor's warnings. The White Mantle have come through here and destroyed everything in their path. Where they found abandoned villages, they left behind them only sticks and stones. Where they found Shining Blade, they left behind only corpses. I fear that we're fighting a losing battle. We cannot afford a misstep in the ritual to open the portal to the druid Henge of the portal to the druid Henge of Denravi. The druids are little more than spirits now. They have transcended this world and have become part of the jungle, abandoning their villages until recently. Man, my reading is even worse than normal. And normally I'm pretty bad. We've been using the structures they left behind as camps from whence to plan our operations. Okay, so we get our little thing there. What does she say?
How can I help?
Oh, thank Duena. I thought they'd gotten you as well. I can't believe this. We've worked too hard to fail now. What would you like to know? Fail? What are you talking about? Only the Shining Blade Inner Council members knew of our plan to reassemble the portal to the lost Henge of Denravi. We were sold out, I tell you. There can be no other explanation. Okay, so someone within, there's like a mole within the Shining Blade and is feeding White Mantle information. And at this point, even though it doesn't seem like it, there is kind of like a big war between the White Mantle and the Shining Blade, even though in our point of view, we're just like, yeah, we'll just kill some White Mantle along the way, or we're just moving forward. Oh, we found Ventari. He's a cool guy. Oh, they want us to do some covert stuff behind the scenes, so we're not really seeing the front lines. But it sounds like we're just like coming into a place with lots of fighting and stuff that already happened. We just seem to have come a little late to the party, so we were not involved in a lot of it. Slow down, tell me what happened. The White Mantle swept in out of nowhere, but this was no ordinary raid. They pushed right through, only fighting those who tried to stop them. Then they headed off through the abandoned druid villages. They made straight for the old rune pedestal. Rune pedestals? The rune pedestals that operate the old magical portal to the Henge of Denravi. Anyone who gains control of all the rune pedestals will be able to operate the portal. They were hidden long ago by the druids as a way to shut off Denravi from any who would do the jungle harm. We've been searching for them since last year, since the season of the Scion. I guess that's like winter or something, I don't know. Denravi would give us a safe place to organize proper resistance against the Mantle cultists and stop all the bloodshed. But if White Mantle managed to control all of the ruined pedestals, they'll be able to activate the portal and lock us out. Whoever sold us out knew this and wanted to prevent us from turning the tides on the Mantle. Sold out? By whom? Of that, I'm not sure, but I'll tell you this. Very few outside the inner council knew about these plans. It's a possibility. All I know for sure is that we were attacked at precisely the worst moment. The White Mantle knew what we were up to and when to strike. I doubt it was blind luck. They were tipped off. What must I do? Get to the ruined pedestals quickly as you can. Take control of them before the White Mantle. Listen, friend. The fate of the resistance hang in the balance. If you succeed, we move forward. If you fail, we all fail with you. Don't worry. I'll get those ruined pedestals. Okay, so this is the mission here. Hurry! You haven't much time. Okay. Okay. Wait, didn't I not sell these? Oh, they're not sellable. Wait, are they sellable? Oh yeah, they are sellable. Wow, why did I not sell them? They just not show up? I didn't need them. Okay. Alright, let's do this Aurora Glades mission. Alright, I will bring up the browser. Bloop. Where is it? Here it is. Bloop. Aurora Glade. So this is what we are doing today. This mission caused you and your guildies a lot of problems back in the day. Oh yeah, this one's kind of annoying because you have to like claim the pedestals, and then there's like an annoying guy that claims it away from you. You gotta fight him, right? Does that look good? I guess I can look at this. This is the map. Essentially, we're gonna be going down this way, a lot of walking, loop back up this way, and going this way to grab the bonus. I think the bonus is literally to kill this guy. So the thing is, I have to don't claim all of them, or maybe only claim 2 of them, kill this guy, and then claim the 3rd one. I think that's probably the plan. Nice to see you in chat again, I guess. Welcome. I've been having network issues, so the earlier part of this stream is probably in a different like VOD now. If you're curious as to what's happening. But yeah, we'll get rid of that. Does this still work? Yeah, since I had to start a new stream, this changed, so I have to grab the new chat URL. Bloop, bloop, bloop. There we go. Okay. I think we're ready to get ahead in the mission. The bonus is the demagogue or whatever his name is. He got home from work, so I was on. Oh, that's cool. It's nice that you're looking out for my stream. That's really nice. I really appreciate that. Hope you had a good time at work. I guess you don't live in Canada either, because today is actually a civic holiday, a stat holiday for me here. I didn't have to go to work today, which is nice. Yes, okay. I think we should be okay here. Let's just move forward. Okay. Oop, nope, I want this first. And then this. Okay. Am I going the right way? I'll just... It looks like there's only one way to go, so I think this is the right way. I'm like, oh, I can potentially be going this way. Oh, spiders. Nice. Okay. So we just got a lot of trash mobs to fight as we make our way through this level. I don't think we actually need to fight the White Mantle until way later. Wow, okay, sure. I'll take it. We're killing these guys pretty quickly. A US citizen trying to hold on. There's been some, like, I guess, political stuff going on between Canada and US because of, like, tariffs and stuff. But, I don't know. I don't follow politics close enough to really have an opinion one way or another. Especially since I am a minority in this country as well. It doesn't seem like anything I say or do really matters. And that's why I immerse myself in video games. Because real life just sucks. Alright, we're kind of handling these guys pretty handily here. Handling these guys handily. Well, I'm really, really close. But if I finish this mission, I will get to max level. You try not to, but people interject their crap into everything. Yeah, it is pretty exhausting a lot of times. It's just like, especially when people are arguing about stuff that really doesn't matter all that much. It gets really exhausting when you have to like hear people talk about stuff like that. It's just like, can I just play video games? Am I going the right way? This does not look like the right way. Is this the right way? I don't remember having to loop in a corner here. I'm looking at the map right now on a different screen, and I'm comparing it to this map as I am trying to figure out if I'm going the right way. It doesn't look like I'm going the right way. It looks like I have made a wrong turn at some point. Did I go down one level? I guess I wasn't supposed to go under these trees. Okay, so I crossed this to the trees. Then I go on here. Yeah, this looks right. I remember being like, in the past, this looks like the way to go because it's like a main road and this is kind of like a side path. And I was like really confused, and I was like, oh, you're supposed to take the side path just hidden to the right, I believe. I guess it looped back this way, right? Yeah. Okay, I guess they both just led to the same area. Never mind. Is this the right way? I'm always second guessing myself now. I guess if there's enemies to fight, it is a new way. You're not like over retreading old grounds. Yes. Maybe not actually. How does this work? I am going the completely wrong way, actually. It does loop by Mr. Turn. Yeah, I think I did, yeah. I think I need to go down this way, right? I'm lost in the jungle. This actually doesn't look too much like a jungle. This looks more like a desert. Kinda, sorta. I believe this is the right way. Down? I think this is down, right? This is continuing to go down, so I think this is the right way. This looks right. Kenrick the Believer. What do you believe? Do you believe you're about to die soon? Pick up loot while we're in a fight. There's a druid here. Ah, okay. They're teaching a mechanic here where you gotta pick this up and drop it here to open the way. So yeah, the end of this map, or this mission, will involve a lot of like moving crystals like that and claiming territory. Claiming territory by placing the crystals. Though there is delay. Yeah, there is delay. I kind of like figured, so I kind of like read your comment, and I already realized like, oh, there's probably a delay. That's why your instruction might be a little bit awkward in that sense, but that's okay. I believe it's like back this way and up, right? I'm crippled. I think, yeah, you go this way. I remember seeing this, and we go up that way. Nope, that's not the way. Turn around. Yes, this is the way. I actually have installed Guild Wars Toolbox, and they have like a mission map that literally just like overlays on top of like your map exactly everywhere everything is and what you need to do. But that has not been too stable, that like add-on, and it has been crashing my game every once in a while, so I felt like it wasn't a good idea to have it on while I'm playing and streaming. But yeah, Toolbox gives a lot of quality of life if it worked. Unfortunately, there's some issues with it. Maybe some compatibility issues with my machine. I think that thing is still being supported. It's still being updated. I don't know how much support and how much different kind of hardware they have. We gotta kill everyone here. Destroy them all! Yeah, I'm taking it. Oh, I gotta zigzag out of there. Flesh Golem, do your thing! Oh no, Flesh Golem! Can we make another one? You heard of that but never used it? Reset in your Guild Wars habit? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would recommend it, because it is not very stable. At least in my experience, it hasn't been too stable, but it does give a lot of quality of life stuff as well. And I don't know. In the website itself, it says like there's like a a paragraph like saying it's not really allowed by the terms of service as well, so they don't really take responsibility if you get banned or anything. But I feel like this game is so old that like the arena net probably don't really care one way or another if you use it or not. And I guess if this game is like being updated by ArenaNet and they want to keep like fairness and no cheating and stuff for like the multiplayer PvP side of things, maybe then people might care, but I don't know how big that scene is in this game. Been playing off and on the last 18 years, dang. Lars the obeisant? He does not obey, or he obeys a lot. Yeah, I didn't think they do as much anymore. Like the 20th anniversary update was like a pretty interesting. Like I feel like they put a lot of effort into this game, like more effort than you would expect. But other than that, there hasn't really been other stuff I'm hearing about this game from the devs either. Less longbow. So this is the bonus person. This person essentially gives us the bonus to kill Demigrogu. You must know, the White Mantle are led by a wicked, evil man. He is their champion. They call him the Demagogu. Demagogue. He drives the mantle forward. They will do anything he asks. Until he has been brought down, the mantle will always have strength. Okay, we gotta assassinate Demago, bro. Yeah, like the toolbox thing, like you can just go /Sunlai when you're in like a city or something, and it just pops up your Sunlai, so you don't have to like walk all over the place just to like spawn things or have access to your bank, which is like super convenient. And they have like a little window that lets you like pick what outpost to visit. So if you're trying to like zone from, let's say like you want to get from Nightfall or from Kaineng City to somewhere in Nightfall, but you don't want to go through Kamadan City because you want to keep like your party, you can just like type in the city or the outpost you want to teleport to, and it'll take you to it like directly. Whereas like here you have to be like, oh, I gotta go here, I gotta pick, oh, I guess this character doesn't have it unlocked, but you had to pick like Kamadan, and then it's like, do you want to reduce your party size? You're like, yes. And then you gotta find like the mission you want to go to, and then it's like, okay, I gotta add my party again. Demagogue. It's pronounced demagogue. Yeah, I think it's pronounced demagogue too. I was just kind of being silly. It's just English is a very interesting language because they put all these letters in there that doesn't need to be there. I leveled up! I'm max level! Woo! Soul reaping. I can only soul reap. Okay, let's bring this guy back. Oops, that's not the button I wanted. Okay, I'm glad there was other bodies there. Because it would be embarrassing if I destroyed the only body I had to bring it back. Do I go here? No? Oh, it's over here. There's a guy here. English is nonsense. Silly English. Why put all those letters in there? You're not gonna use it to pronounce anything. Alright. Boop. So this opens the way here. Hodgepodge of like 4 different languages. I think way more than 4. I guess 4 major ones. Wait, excuse me? Did I... What? I guess I need to do that one first? Okay. Guess I should have paid a little bit more attention here. Bloop. Then I gotta do that one. I'm so glad I have a Paragon with fallback that's giving her one speed boost. Can you imagine playing this back in the days? You might have someone in your party that has charge, but then otherwise everyone had to have their own like speed boost so they want to get through this fast. And like having someone with charge, having a warrior with charge just makes it so that that warrior is a lot less effective because they took their elite skill to have charge instead. Okay, let's see how I do here. This is the interesting part. What I can do here is this. Yeah, this is also another part where it probably will benefit you if you have more than, you're not playing solo, because a lot of people can probably pick this up. Actually, no, it looks like there's only one at a time. Maybe my my critique there was a little misguided. All right, what I am going to do here. Where's the guy coming from? We want to intercept the guy. There's a sycophant. What was the guy called? It might be smart for me to just claim it so that they try to go to here first. Oh wait, no. They're coming. I'll just put my guys here. Yeah, you guys deal with it. I'm gonna go this way. Is that guy the guy that I need to worry about? There's like a guy who's also like running these things on their side, claiming it back. So I have to like stop him. Oh! Wait, how did this guy get over there? They're called sycophants. They already capped it. Yeah, I missed it. I didn't even know. Good thing I capped that one before I missed it, so I would just like accidentally or luckily not ended this game. Because I think you fail if they cap all three of it, right? Or does it make it so that you had to recap it yourself? Okay, so I don't want to cap that one yet. I will hold on to this. And we will fight. Oh yeah, they're right there. No, he's gonna grab it. I'm gonna have to use mine to take that back. Sucker. Alright, let's fight. Oh, you think it fails? Okay, yeah, that good thing I took this one then, right before they took the other one. Okay. We will let them fight. So the sycophant is coming. Can we just kill the sycophant? I wonder if they'll go for this one first. Or would they choose that one? Oh, here he comes. Go, 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 go. I don't have anything that slows them down. Get him, spirits! Get him, spirits! Nice! I guess I can just like... Ah, she's hero 4. If this was hero 1 or something, I can like just put her here. And have her just like guard that with her spirits. Unfortunately, it wouldn't have been nice if these controls was like here instead. Like I want to pin this person, set this person, pin him down. Wait, this ritualist has one. Uh-oh, I think I might be in trouble. You can take their crystal once they gone. Okay, so they don't respawn then. I can just like kill all of them. And then I'm just free to do whatever. Okay, I never realized that. Oh man, you walk so slow when you're holding something. And I look so silly. Look at my shoulders. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. There's a guy coming this way. Kill him! Now let's just go kill all of them. Oh, they're all dead, actually. Where's the guy? Where's the... There he is. Dermagogo. I can take their crystal. If I take their crystal, will it claim it for them? I'm just watching him die as I hold their crystal in my arms. Alright, some leader that guy was. He died so quickly. He didn't put up a fight at all. No. I don't remember what that was in context of. Oh, it was probably if I like claimed it with their crystal, right? So essentially once I put this on there, I win, right? So you're saying earlier that if I took their crystal, then they just can't do anything? Is that what you were saying? Instead of going back to my base and taking mine? If I just like pick theirs up, they'll be like, "Ah, shucks. We don't have a crystal. I guess we'll just sit around and twiddle our thumbs." Oh wait, no, I haven't won yet. I still have to actually claim this area from this big boss guy. Whoa, camera. All right. Now we just gotta walk our way there. Ah, people are coming up from the ground. Nice. Oh, there's a boss here. I guess that's to get you, to give you more, boost, morale boost. To get into this fight. Tree of Vitality. He's not very vital anymore, because he's dead. Okay. Okay. I wonder how the fight with the boss is going to be. If we're killing these guys so quickly, maybe we'll be okay just running right in. We don't have to, like, set anything up. Oh wow, lots of trash mobs. I wonder what that thing's supposed to be. Like, what is a Henge Guardian? It doesn't look like a worm. It's got like these weird spikes coming out where it like burrows its way out, I guess. They're behemoths? What is a behemoth? Ah, this guy's the same idea. Go for the little guys first. Worry about the big guy when he's on by himself. Oh no, he died! Let's bring him back. Oh, he's almost dead already. There's really no point bringing. Go heroes! Woo! My mercenary heroes just destroyed them all. Yay, we're cheering. We did it! We created a portal of some kind. We created a Star Trek portal. Whoa. Wow, what got casted on them? What happened? Hey, we have that.
Well done.
Shiny
Thank
cast
you.
boost as well.
Now we have a safe place from which to strike back at the White Mantle. Today, the tides have been turned.
Yay, the
Come
tides.
on. The old Druid temple should be just over the waterfall. It's time to take a look at our new home.
This is their new home. So the druids, I guess, are the ones who built all this stuff, and they just kind of abandoned it after they reached enlightenment or something.
Lies open for Tyria.
Oh, we get to hear
The village has
Lynn's
been
voice.
turned, and the conflict begins in earnest. All is as I have foreseen.
Are they saying that entire section is the prologue, essentially? Are they saying pre-searing, post-searing Ascalon, moving through the Shiver Peaks, refuge in Kryta with the White Mantle, joining the White Mantle, realizing they're weirdos, and realizing the Shining Blade are cool, and then helping the Shining Blade find a new home in this like jungle full of druids? That was all just a prologue to this story, and we finally hear like the narrator telling the story. Because like this feels like out of nowhere, right? Like we don't know who that voice is. We're not supposed to know who that voice is at this point, but that's dragon scion, I guess, or dragons like elder dragons like offspring who has abilities to the future, and she's like kind of telling the story, I guess. It's the Flame Seeker's Prophecies, essentially. Okay, I didn't really realize that was the case. I guess I never paid attention to the story before, till now. Okay, so we're in Henge of Denravi. What is in this area? Which way am I supposed to go? This way? No, that looks like a way out. Oh wait, no, I can go down this ramp. This off-ramp here. Exit ramp in 300 meters. Stay right. Stay in the right 2 lanes. Okay, there's a Sunlai here. A little bit of a stage. Is this like a rock and roll stage? Where the druids like death metal rock or something? They have like so many stages. Oh wow, there's lots of quests here. But who's the primary quest? Shadow. Hey Shadow, are you the primary
How can
quest?
I help?
Contained in this message are your orders from Evenia. Take it to Derrick Deathblade in Riverside Province. It is of the utmost importance that you shield it from all eyes, especially yours. Especially those of the White Mantle. If they learn of our plans, all is lost. Show the seal to Old Jones, the river guide in Tangle Root. Speak to him of his son who was killed by the White Mantle and give him my name. He'll take you as far as he can. Follow Carlota, my spider. She knows the way. Ugh, spiders. Okay, she's the primary quest. There's a skills person here.
Welcome.
I
friend.
am Master Scout Kira. I caution you to take care while you are in Denravi. I will be watching you. Ooh, don't watch too much.
Welcome, friend.
I am Scoutmaster Kira. I caution you to take care while you are in Denravi. I will be watching you. Tell me more about the Shining Blade. We seek to throw off the tyranny of the murderous White Mantle. We are here because we believe in backing our beliefs with action. What more do you need to know? If you want speeches, you can listen to the White Mantle weave pretty little lies all day. Is there anything I can do to help? Evenia has ordered a raid into White Mantle territory. If you are strong enough to help us, you should go to the river dock. in the southeast corner of Tango Route and talk to the ferry captain. Tell me more about Shining Blade. Okay, now that's... Show me some skills. Touch of Agony. It's a new skill she has for me that I don't know if I want to pick up right away. How much platinum do I have? I have 4. That's not a whole lot. When we start getting into like higher armor and stuff. Higher level armor and getting more weapons and stuff. It's actually not that much. Malign Intervention is another one. Target foe receives 20 less from healing. If this foe dies while suffering from this hex, a level 14 Masterless. Why do you want it to be Masterless? Why can't it be your minion? Oh, that sucks. Spell. Taste of Death. Deals 340 health from allied undead servant. So you eat your minion and you gain health. Okay. I won't pick those up for now. Let's leave it. Okay. Ozem is here. Ozem is the same merchant in the Tyria area, I guess? Or the Kryta area of Embark Beach, isn't it? Let's sell our stuff. Let's identify some of the stuff. Okay, some of the stuff suck. Superior expertise. Maybe I'll hold on to that. I think expertise is probably worth keeping for rangers. Okay, we can sell the rest. Sell, 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 sell. I can't sell that. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Now I have 5 plat. Woo! Okay. Let's... That's weird that I talked to that lady with the skills lady. She had an exclamation mark over her head, but she didn't actually give me a quest of any kind. She just told me that she's watching me. She's like a pervert or something, I don't know. Wow, look at this thing. It's a beautiful fountain. For some reason. Weapon, armor. I guess the armor here is probably going to be like the same level as mine. E1. Oh, they're weaker here. Interesting. I think I found like collectors out here that gives you like 51 armor. For casters, I guess. 51 armor. Have these guys upgraded? No, they're the same guys. If you go to Embark Beach, you can also buy the Superior Salvage Kit. 100 uses each. Nice to have, lasts a while. Oh yeah, but I think the Superior Salvage Kit, like, just doesn't it cost a little bit more when you like divide how much it costs over how many uses there are? Because I remember doing it, and my cheap Asian brain is like, whatever. I'll be in outposts all the time and talking to merchants to sell things all the time anyways. I'll just get the cheap ones just to pinch the pennies and squeeze out a little bit more. I think a lot of people will probably get the better versions of the salvage kit and the identification kit. Because of the quality of life of not having to worry about it too much, you can just have it in your inventory for a very long time before it like goes away. Yeah, we're in Embark Beach. Can I actually go back? No, it takes me to Lion's Arch when I go. Maybe you're not sure. I guess we can find out now. Why don't we do a little math? Math is fun, right? Hey, it's Ozem again. I just saw you at the other place. How did you get here before me? So yeah, Superior Salvage Kit. 100 uses for 2 plat. This times 4 is 1 plat 600. This is 25 and this is 100, right? So 25 times 4 is 100. But 400 times 4 is 1,600. So you pay an extra 400 gold for the convenience of having it this last a lot longer, like 4 times longer. Quality of life is worth it sometimes. Yeah, I think so too. Like in Guild Wars 2, I actually spent a lot of like in-game gold on the trading it for gems to get like the infinite mining, chopping and gathering tools, because I felt like that was totally worth it. If I was just gonna like randomly like mine and gather and stuff for materials that you need, that was totally worth it for me. But yeah, so 25 and 100, so it's 4 again. This actually isn't too bad. The like this is 400 gold more for the quality of life, but this is only 100 gold more for the quality of life. But from identification kit to superior identification kit. So this is actually a better deal. But since I'm super Asian and I'm super frugal and I'm cheap, that side of me is like, I could probably save on that and just like buy them whenever these get exhausted, because I'm always talking to merchants to sell things anyway. I'll just do it whenever that happens. You have a few of them. You don't think they have paid themselves off yet? Oh, really? I think mine has like paid themselves off. I got the and like on top of that, like the time you spend having to go to like a merchant close by to grab like the regular orichalcum picks or whatever. Like that was also kind of a what do you call it, like a hassle too, because in order to teleport in Guild Wars 2 it also costs money, or it costs in-game gold. So like the amount of time you need to like teleport and stuff just to like grab more, or the inventory space that it takes up in order to like hold on to picks and axes and gathering sickles and stuff, like it was totally worth it. And I did like the Malcor's Leap. Like there's like this one Melandru statue in Malcor's Leap that has like 5 elderwood log trees that you can mine that resets like every hour. And I essentially had a big stint where I'm at work, and like at every hour I'll be like, I'm gonna take like a 5-minute break, and I would just log into Guild Wars 2 and log into every single one of my characters and just like log those 5 gold. or log those 5 trees, and then I'll just build up elder wood and then sell it on a TP. And I made a lot of gold that way, just because a lot of times I'm like sitting in front of the computer at work anyways. So I'm really glad none of my like coworkers or anyone got mad at me for doing that, for playing video games at work. But yeah, that was a while ago. I stopped doing that. Especially since I think elder wood logs, the price of them kind of went down like crazy, so they weren't really as worth it to farm. Where is the... I think I was just in the Tyrian travel. I was just in that area. You did flax... Oh, I did flax farming too. That was really fun, because you get to use the glider and stuff, and it actually started being kind of fun to like find things to gather and stuff and have like a optimal gather route. And this was before mounts was put into the game, so you actually have like a build where you like put swiftness on yourself or whatever, or put all sorts of buffs on yourself to move faster, and you would equip the weapon with like the leaping or the blinking or the whatever to like try and move fast. It was actually kind of fun. You had 6 characters parked at the flax farm in Maguma Jungle. Oh, I remember that. It was like where those frog people are, right? And it's kind of like hidden in like the northern-ish area. I forgot what that map was called. But I remember that. I remember when Heart of Thorns first came out, flax farming was so lucrative. You can get like so much money from that, because I think they introduced like guild hall decorations or something. that also used a lot of flax, and a lot of the new legendaries used flax, and they added like a whole quest line for legendaries that you had to like build the precursor up and craft it, and that also like required a lot of flax, and then you can actually do the quests and crafting to build the legendary, which also required a lot of flax. So flax was like so lucrative to farm at the time. Yeah, you had to drop reel. I remember, like, if you don't have like the glider, it's like kind of annoying to try and get there, because you would have to like, or if you, I guess you get the glider right away in Heart of Thorns, but you have to kind of upgrade your glider. There's like a stamina meter for your glider, or something like that, right? So potentially, if you don't use your glider properly, you can like just fall off and die. You did Nevermore and Chuka Champawat, the quests. I did. What did I do? I did Astralaria. I had a Guardian, and I think Path of Fire added a axe specialization for Guardians called Firebrand, and that was when I went for Astralaria, the legendary axe. I had Quip for the pistol, which I thought was like one of those annoying weapons that I thought was fun, but quickly became really annoying to have because of the sound effects and everything. My very first legendary was actually the Juggernaut because of my Guardian. I was using Hammer a lot. Mace Eureka. That is the one they added when we visited like the Lake Doric or something like that, right? Eureka. It's like a mace. It's like this like bloodstone mace or something like that. Oh man, some of the newer legendaries I'm not too familiar with. Like the ones that came out after Path of Fire. But yeah. I think those are the only 3. I only have 3 legendaries, I believe. And they were all, for the longest time, legendary crafting was the only thing keeping me in the game. Because you just kind of log in for your dailies, log in to do your like dungeon runs, log into your fractals and stuff. You try and get like the resources to craft a legendary. But once I finished a legendary, it was essentially just waiting for patches for the story, and then there was nothing else really incentivizing me to do anything. But then taking on the quest of trying to craft the next legendary felt like such a big like hassle that, yeah, I don't know. There was like I guess like different types of motivations, different types of incentives to get you to play the game, and none of the incentives was actually like really speaking to me at the time. I think there's like legendary accessories and legendary back pieces now in the game, not just weapons, and legendary armor too. You got bored and just made legendary weapons too. You got most of the first one. You think you were the second person to have it? Oh, okay. Wow, you were one of the first to get Eureka, is that what you're saying? That's pretty cool. $6,000 hours in the game, just the first 3 campaigns. Yeah, there isn't really much legendary stuff in this game, though. I think you can go for obsidian armor. Is the only thing I know is like the big go-to thing where you can get. I don't really know what other like treadmill things or fancy loot in this game. Like in this game, I don't really care about the loot for some reason. Like I just care about the stats they give. Like I don't care that how the staff looks, as long as it's like giving me the half recharge time and stuff. So I don't know. I guess this game never really emphasized like decorating your character all too much. It's just like whatever looks to your liking for the most part. It's not like, oh, I want to randomly customize her hair and her, I don't know, face paint or whatever, or give her like a weapon that matches her outfit or whatever or anything like that. I don't think this game really went into that too much. But let's see. Let's do this quest and see where it takes us. Hopefully it takes us to the next mission area. But we'll see. Do I want to change my guys up a little? So I was talking about this earlier. Do I want to give her Meteor instead of Incendiary? If she gets too much Overcast, I'll just like disable. Tell her not to use Incendiary bonds. That should be fine. It was yeah, it was a race. They dropped the update and I had the most of the mats for it. Had some out with people, but Eureka came out and I had it in 6 hours later. That's pretty impressive. I guess I don't have to pick this up. That's really crazy. 6 hours into an update and you get the legendary. Did you like do anything to try and like remember that moment? Like, did you make any like videos or anything? Or any blog posts or anything? Because that seems like a really amazing accomplishment. And it's like a little bit of shame if there's nothing for you to like remember it to it. I guess you have the legendary. So we just keep following the spider, it looks like. Maybe I don't have to follow. I can just go. It tells you exactly where to go, so maybe there's a lot of like going in and out of different levels and stuff too. The spider is doing its own thing. You never thought about doing any of that? Ah, yeah. I remember when I made my Juggernaut, the only thing I did was screenshot my inventory with the 4 like gift of whatevers, and then screenshot me putting it into the Mystic Forge, and then screenshot it coming like the Juggernaut coming out of the Mystic Forge, and then screenshot my character holding holding that item. And that's about the extent. I'm like, oh, I want to remember this moment. I feel like I spent so much time doing this. And later I noticed a lot of people like pinging their gifts right before they put in the Mystic Forge, like when you're in Lion's Arch. And then like everyone's like, oh, congratulations, or good work, or whatever. It's like, oh, or other people will be like, oh, I'm so jealous, or whatever. And then they will ping the legendary afterwards. I guess there's like little things like that. You got the precursor for the spear karma farming in ore. That's back when like ore was the farming spot, right? But it quickly got the farming of dungeons got like better. I remember the ore farm. I remember they nerfed the ore farm too, where you like go in circles doing this like repeatable dynamic event with some like Asura guy. But yeah, I never I did get a precursor. I did get a precursor from drops. Like once through all the years of me playing the game, I did get one precursor drop, and it was for, I don't remember if it was for Dawn or Dusk, or it was called Dawn and Dusk, right? The precursor was called Dawn or Dusk, and the legendary was called Twilight and Sunrise. I got it for, I think it was Dawn, but instead of building that greatsword. At the time, everybody loved greatswords, so Dawn and Dust was like way more valuable on the TP than anything else. So I just like posted up on the. I actually think I posted it up on the TP use the gold I got from it to get gems, to get the infinite gathering tools. Which, I don't know. I guess at the time I wasn't even really thinking about building a legendary. I felt like that was like something out of reach for me. Like, oh, legendary seems like something only hardcore people would go for, and I didn't think of myself as a hardcore player of the game at the time. You think you had 3 drops for me in total? You got infusion drop from a big bug in Heart of Thorns. Oh, that's cool. I never looked into infusions. Is that the stuff, like, you can get like a bee infusion or something that has bees flying around you? The only infusions I know is like the fractal ones. That gives you agony resist. But I do know outside the fractals there's like infusions as well. You haven't played Guild Wars 2 in 5? Yeah, I haven't played it in a very long time as well. So I am a little bit fuzzy in a lot of the terminology and stuff. I remember there was like an event or something at the time when the game first came out where everyone was guaranteed like a precursor if you were just so if you like participated in the event. But I didn't participate. But for whatever reason, when they introduced the skins, like, oh, what do they call it? The wardrobe, I had the precursor for the sniper, like the rifle, unlocked, but I never had that precursor ever. At least not. I really hope I didn't just like randomly sold it to a merchant or something without realizing. But I'm like 99% sure I never had the rifle precursor drop for me. But for whatever reason, I have that skin unlocked in my wardrobe when they introduced it. And I was thinking maybe participating in that like event a long time ago where you're supposedly guaranteed a precursor. Maybe they did like something like I didn't participate in that event, but maybe behind the scenes there was like a lot of issues with that event where a lot of people weren't getting their precursors dropped for them. So I think what ArenaNet ended up doing is like just doing something and giving people like a random precursor or something. So maybe there was like a weird thing that they did where they applied the unlock to my account or something without actually giving it to me. So when the wardrobe became a thing, it says I have had it or something. I don't know. There's like some weird stuff going on. You hate the glowing stuff, less is more. Oh no, you might have marched it. Well, what do you mean? Like, oh, merged it? I'm like 99% sure I never had it drop for me. I think like if it dropped for me, I would have like immediately put it aside somewhere. So I don't know. Maybe one night I was like super tired too, and I just did a bunch of COF runs or something, and I just didn't even realize and accidentally salvaged it or something. I don't know. Because you have to salvage it in order to unlock it for your... Or you have to at least salvage it in order to unlock it for your wardrobe. So... yeah, I don't know. I'm just... Like, I just kind of think of it as like some weird bugs happening behind the scenes. And I don't really think about it too much. Especially now, since like the idea of having a legendary is like... not that big of a deal to me anymore. Like, I did try to go for a legendary armor as well, but I could not get into the raiding. And then I tried to get into the PvP, and I couldn't get into that either. But anyways, old Jonas. Ah, yes, it is her sigil. Yes. Oh my. What is it, old man? I have been a guide on the Dark River for many, many years. I know it back and forth, like the tracks of time on my very face. You must know this letter may carry you to your death. The passage we must take is a perilous at best. A dark river? Its real name is Ulin River, but those of us who know it best never call it that. It's the dark river to us. Dark as in absence of light, yes, but that's only part of it. A shadow lies over that region, and it is cast by something Unseen, I suppose you could say. Let's change the subject. I heard you had a son. I did, yes. Edgar was his name. A good, smart lad. A little too smart for his own good at times. He ran afoul of bandits. I understand these bandits wear white. Do you? And who gave you to understand so? Who gave you to understand so? Shadow did? Shadow, eh? Well, it's true. Edgar was one to speak his mind. I say he was smart, but sometimes his tongue got ahead of his brain. If you know what I mean, those zealots murdered him in cold blood for saying out loud what we've all been thinking. The White Mantle are no friend of ours either. I believe that to be true. Shadow wouldn't trust you without a good reason, and you carry Avinia's commands. I'll take you to the outskirts of Riverside Province. Let me know when you are ready. We can leave anytime. Whoop, here we go. You know a guy who merged a BDS in Guild Wars 1 because he thought it was ugly? What's BDS? I'm sorry, I don't know what that stands for. Like black dye? Maybe I can Google it. I guess maybe I'm not too knowledgeable in Guild Wars 1. I am finding a lot of stuff, actually paying attention to the story and stuff. I am finding a lot of stuff that I don't really know in this game. Boop. Go here. Bone Dragon Staff. Guess, bloop. Here it is. Bloop. So is this like a really, really sought after skin or something like that? It looks crazy. Dang. You can dye it too. Out of the north depths of Tyria. The Bone Dragon Staff is a rare staff which drops only from Fendi's chest after completing the Shards of Ore dungeon. Interesting, okay. Oop. Bone Dragon Staff is just a very pricey weapon, low drop rate, also one of the weapons that was designed by a fan. That's cool. Oh yeah, I do remember in Guild Wars 2 they had like a fan weapon design contest, and like the ones with like the most votes or something, or maybe the ones that the art team likes the most was actually put in the game, and there's like a whole quest involved in getting them. So I guess they were doing that even in Guild Wars 1 then. That's really cool. We are in we're into the next mission. Dang, delay. That's okay. Thanks for the explanation. Blade Warrior Derek. Thanks, Balthazar. You have done a great deed in delivering this message. The White Mantle underestimate the power of many people working together towards a common cause. We shall overcome. Okay, bloom. What does he say? We have had a taste of victory, and it is sweet. The momentum has shifted to our side. The Shining Blade will prevail. What more do you need to know? What's our next move? The time has come to move on the White Mantle. Too long have they tormented and oppressed the citizens of Kryta. Too long have they waited in their towers, worshipping their unseen gods, forcing us to play along with their elaborate ruse. They come to our villages and take our children, our brothers, our friends, claiming they will be trained in the arcane arts. But we're not stupid. We know what they do to those they take away. What do? They kill them. They take them into the jungle and they murder them. But I don't need to tell you that. You've seen it with your own eyes. You fought the White Mantle and proved your loyalty. That's why Ivinia has picked you for this mission. Why me? Because you are among the few Ivinia can still trust. There has been talk of a traitor inside the ranks of the Shining Blade. Many of our supposedly secret operations have been reported to the Mantle. We don't yet know who's leaking the information, but for now, we're taking extra measure to make sure nothing gets leaked. A traitor? Yes, my friend, it's true. Someone among us is among us. Is a double agent working for the White Mantle and reporting on our every move. It has to be someone with access to the inner council. Only they knew about the plans to rebuild Denravi. This treachery runs deep, I'm afraid. What should I fight? Or why should I fight the White Mantle? Why? Didn't you see the slaughter? Every day the White Mantle murder innocent people simply because they have the gift of true sight. You may have the gift as well, my friend. And what of those who follow you over the Shiver Peak Mountains? It's only a matter of time before the mantle gets to the refugees from Ascalon. Are you willing to let them suffer the same fate? Oh, this guy knows about our origins. That's pretty crazy. Why haven't we moved on the White Mantle before? We haven't had the opportunity. Now that we have a safe base of operation in Denravi, we can finally turn to the offensive. Give them back some of what they have visited upon us. What must I do? Gather a group of trusted allies, head up the path towards the Temple of the Unseen, and steal the Scepter of Ore. We have a man inside the temple, a Shining Blade agent in disguise as a White Mantle scribe. Once you get past the watchtowers, make your way into the temple itself and steal the scepter. You've met your contact before. His name is Dinas, and he'll make sure you get what you've come for. Okay, I'll do it. That's interesting. Didn't we actually hold the Scepter of Ore? No, we never held the Scepter of Ore. We held something else, right? I remember holding something and having to carry it in one of the missions. I don't think that was the Scepter of Ore. Okay, I'll do it. Good luck. We're all counting on you. So this is the next mission. Alright, I think this is all I have for today. We kind of made a bit of progress here. We moved from Coral Falls. We did the quest up to Aurora Glades. We did Aurora Glades. Founded, well, not found, I just discovered Henge of Denravi. And now we've made it to Riverside Province. So I believe these two are the next two missions. So this one, you have 12 towers to take down. You get the scepter at the end. We get the scepter at the end? Interesting. I seem to remember in Isle of the North, Livia had the scepter. Oh no, we get the scepter at the end of this mission. Okay. But yeah, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna end things since I'm getting hungry and I want to get something to eat. And the network issues didn't really crop up in the last hour, but I'm still like feeling a little bit anxiety that it will happen again. So I'm just gonna leave things here. But yeah, thanks for being in chat. It was really nice to have you there. We could shoot the shits about like Guild Wars and Guild Wars 2. It's really fun. Like none of my friends liked Guild Wars 2, so I never really had anyone to really talk about Guild Wars 2 with. But it was really cool. Really nice to have someone to share some like common game knowledge and stuff. Almost to the desert. Yeah, the desert is a really interesting spot. We do some really crazy stuff here. And we get like revealed with the Mersot and stuff, right? Yeah, thanks for being in chat and kind of participating and hanging out in the stream and everything. That's really cool. Alrighty. I'm gonna end things here, and I'll probably have to figure out how I'm gonna name this video, like put a new thumbnail and name it different than the first part of this stream where the network kind of cut things, unfortunately. But yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go now. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye. What's that button? This button? No, that button. Oh wait, I can do a /wave as well with my character. Alright.